Okay, thank you very much, Caleb. So we I started attending the SDG 5 with 50-50 for male and female. Great. I love it. So we can put the target there about this SDG. Well, I'm very happy because this event was successful. I would like to participate of this activity in a field, seeing the dark African dark earth, and together with these colleagues who were learning how to describe the soil profile and how to use the innovative tools. I think this is an amazing opportunity to learn, and I think this is our opportunity as a scientist to learn with the young people because these moments are uh, a real sharing experience, a real when we not just give, but we are receiving. This is very important. So I'm very happy for the people who were participating in this. About the meeting, that part that I was I was together with you. Um, I have no words, in fact, to describe because I was seeing the media information that video which was sharing with national TV, and the information that was in the news. And today in the morning, I was taking a look in the pictures when the first day, and yes, we have in the we had lots of people in during all the event. So this is we had consistency. Was very consistent the number of the people, and this is so important because the people who were preparing this event for us works a lot for a long time, lots of meetings, so many hours involved in this preparing this meeting. So with so many care. So I'm very. I would like to say a huge thank you for this team. I'm very proud of this. Very proud for this event in for us. So well, Tamás is here right now. And the next steps for us, I was taking a look in our program. I think the deliverables that we already did it. It's I need take a look about the review of the protocols. I think as soon as possible we need to share. I need to share the number of the registration of that. Um, the we need to put together all those information. I don't know if we planned to have I the I don't know the name for this a book with all those papers or works that were presented in this week. Could be very interesting, but otherwise we need to have the titles and all those information because it very be good if we put the how to access this information um, in the executive resume. I think that this could be very, very interesting. this information here, I was thinking even this morning, we need to write this quickly because some very important details, it's very dangerous because some funny things that happen. We need to take notes of this because this in the future sometimes we can forget some important details. So we need to work on this in this line in this way. And now I think the next steps of our project is close the agreement. I think we need very soon of this near. And about the extension, I will check it out to see if all the people from our group send the letter for their own founders. And we have in the beginning of the November a general meeting. I think we will have lots of information to share there concerning from this event. But I would like to say to hear from Ghanaian side too. How was to prepare this event? What do you think? What do you? If your expectation was achieved? I would like to hear from your side too, not just for mine, because I'm just participate. Unfortunately, just a little part, but I would like to hear from you. What do you think? What do you
Melissa,
think about it? Yes.
Before the Ghanaian side will come in, I think probably if we say we may under or overestimate, so we have the participants here, so we'll hear from about 2 or 3 about the program before we can come out with a fair comment to make. So maybe 2 to 3 people can tell us their review about the program. I know for sure that it was a tightly packed program. And I know a lot of the participants by this time would have been very tired, but we want to first hear their review. Then probably Professor Vincent Loga will speak. Is Dr. Edward around? Oh, okay, then I'll also give a final remark and then we move forward. So.
And we still have colleagues from abroad too. I know Abad goes out, but Jeroen, Johanna, David, they are still in the event, or they need to go.
I'm still here, Jeroen.
Great.
Yeah, so it's a bit sad that I arrived only on Tuesday afternoon, so to say, so I was a bit later. So I couldn't say anything on the first day. But yeah, the past, 72 hours that I've been here, I've seen a lot, learned a lot. And also this morning again with the students was really nice to have this experience also with an African soil, with the whole WRB progress, so to say. So I really like this, that we did not only had presentations, but also more interactive program. That was really well done. It was a really nice week from my side. So thanks a lot.
Melissa, good to see you again. This week has been such an amazing experience for those of us who have come outside from Africa because of the nature of the difference in the climate and the soils and all we've done. I mean, we have to say what an amazing effort that Vincent, Caleb and Edward and all of the people have put into this. It's just been outstanding in terms of the arrangements for everything from our accommodation and our food right through to these scientific discussions and the field visit. The field visit yesterday was outstandingly interesting. It was a long journey, but it was just amazing learning so much about the country as we went to that. I think, as Caleb said, it has been a very impact. It has been a very, very full meeting. We've had many presentations. And I think that I've come away with a much better understanding of what the different countries are doing. And that has been really helpful in terms of meeting the people and understanding. But we do, I think we recognize we have an incredible amount of work still to do in terms of synthesis and, of course, the whole modeling component that we've talked about. There will be a lot of work come out of this program in terms of publications. There will be a lot of students who gain PhDs as a result of this program, and that is really good to see. But at the same time, we need to think seriously about how we can take the understanding across the different data sets, and that we can work together to synthesize what are the findings coming out. And I think that could be done in two ways. First of all, it's important for individual groups to be able to identify where they can share experience and share data, and maybe work on publications together rather than working on them separately. And we've had many examples where that's clear, that could progress. But we've seriously got to get this modeling underway. And now we have a group of 10 or 12 people, and I think we need to really decide on what can be done and put some timelines on it. And I think one of the biggest challenges is going to be getting access to those data and finding every individual contributor has a different set of data with different circumstances. But we're never going to use all the data that's being put into the database. But we do need to select data sets that are going to be used. So I think we really need to have very regular meetings now to be able to help that progress, identifying the people who are going to do the work, identifying the people who are going to help take the data out of the data sets and get that underway. So I'm very happy to help make that happen, and we really want to see that happen. But otherwise, yes, I've learned so much in these last few days. It's been enormously fascinating from the point of view of making new friendships, but also for understanding what people are doing. And I think the organisers really have done such a major job. I'm not sure I could suggest anything different to do in terms of the content and the structure and the way it was done. It's always difficult with meetings when some people are online. We in this room knew that people were online, but we didn't actually know how many people were online. And apart from you, Melissa, there weren't many people who were engaging by asking questions online. So we hope those people have felt the benefit of being here online, even if we haven't had that engagement with them. But I'm hoping very much that all the partners will have the opportunity to have input as we progress during this next year and be visible and wanting to be engaged to make it happen, so that we can really make something of this, that what we can actually realize the dream that we all felt 2 years ago when we started putting this program together and made way. So thank you so much, everyone here in Ghana, but also everyone else in this room and virtually who participated. Thank you.
Thank you very much, David. Thank you very much. I think your words were very important, especially thinking in publications. I think this is you are full of reason when you were speaking about we need. It's very important to share information, and maybe we could have, for example, publications inter countries, because it's could be very interesting, the discussion in the light of the data, thinking in different point of view from each researcher. So this is it's very interesting. I think this is one of the things that we could discuss in our general meeting. And you're right. When we are seeing the people directly from our eyes to another eyes, it's it's completely different when we are like me now virtually. When we are side by side to have a conversation to discuss the productivity, it's higher because before we are researchers, we need to establish personal relationships. So it's more funny. It's more interesting to work together with directly when we know the other people. When we can have and establish a conversation and understanding the real people uh, behind to the data. Yeah, so thank you very much for your words. And I would like to hear Johanna, and then to close the remarkable things about the meeting, our hosters, if you don't mind, Caleb.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you. I completely agree with David. So there's not much to say from my side, but it was an outstanding experience to be here, to see the other partners from our project, to hear what they are doing, to discuss about it, and like you said, Melissa, to see them as in person and not only online. And so thank you very much. Thank you for welcoming us, and thank you for making this conference possible.
Thank you, Johanna. So for our hosters, I would like to you to listen these words, because we all from our side, from virtual side, and from the colleagues that are in person, we are very grateful for you, for your effort. I think it's, I don't know, I can see here, Tamash,
Yeah.
are you here?
Yes, for sure I am here. So I would like to also say thank you for the organizer for this beautiful meeting. And I think that was a huge effort to do or perform this job like this. I'm honestly really sorry that I cannot be part of this journey together with the consortium, but unfortunately now my life is a little bit hectic and complicated at home, and I think the field could be very interesting with the canopy walking, as I saw that they had some chance to do the canopy walking. It must be a really interesting and fascinating adventure for everybody. So thank you again.
Thank you, Tamash. Thank you very much for your words. And Caleb,
Yeah, hello, Melissa.
now please.
Yeah,
Yes.
Alan will speak, and then Adonis will finish up. Then the Ghanaians will give their final remark.
Hi, Melissa. Yeah, I probably will also speak from the African side now. It was my first time to come to Ghana, and I really enjoyed quite a lot. I think a lot went into the planning. Just to make you feel a bit jealousy, you missed out on a lot, but I know it was beyond your control not to be able to come to Ghana. But I would really like to applaud the Ghanaian team, the Ghanaian team for doing a great job to making sure that we felt very hospitable hosted in Ghana. The accommodation was top-notch. The food was just yummy and nice, and we tasted a lot of food. I'm not a person who does a lot of eating different types of foods, but I got to taste a lot of different foods. I can't wait to go home and tell my family about the things that I've devoured in Ghana. And so the team really did well to host us. It's not easy to host such an event of this caliber and host international partners, but Caleb and team did very, very well. I just hope we can probably, I like the idea of the book that Melissa was talking about. It's something that is worthwhile, but I also hope we can be able to collaboratively work on papers together. I don't know how we can do that, but it would be nice to get papers that come out of 2-3 teams working together, maybe just a review paper, a meta-analysis that we can be able to do so that we don't just have Ghana publishing on its own, South Africa on its own, Germany on its own. Maybe we can partner. I've seen quite a lot of experiences with colleagues here from Ghana publishing in high impact factor journals. It's an experience that I would really love to tap into, and we can work together and see how we can partner and be able to work together and continue to work beyond the confines of this project also, even after its expiry. But really, this was a very fruitful experience, and I really can't believe today is Friday. It seems like I came yesterday because the program was really packed, and we really enjoyed yesterday. We traveled, saw the greater part of Ghana, almost half of it, and it was really, really very beautiful to see such a beautiful country and get to meet the farmers, get to meet the chiefs and everything. And today we met the students, quite enthusiastic, and I like the idea of taking students who are still at high school and giving them insights about what they can probably do at university. This is really nice. I'm sure 1 or 2 few students will remember what they learned today from the professor, the uneducated professor. He said he's not educated, but yeah, our professor really did a very good job today to explain pedology. We were just discussing with my friend Adonis that if I had a professor like this at the beginning of undergraduate, I would have not found pedology not boring, because he was really making it very interesting. And thank you so much to the Ghana team. Thank you so much for the hospitality and for hosting us. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, I think for me, I want to repeat the same sentiments echoed by my colleagues, that the team did a good job in arranging this workshop. It was well prepared, well done, and I think it was well coordinated. It was not easy to run such an event in a week, but I think it was well run, and all the things that we did, the discussions went very well. I think one thing that I was really impressed with the students, the PhD guys. They did a good job. They seem to know what they're doing, and they're very confident. I think the local team is doing very well in training them, Prof. Loga and team. I think that's something that I will take back to South Africa, that we need to train our students, ensure that they understand what they're doing, and they become the core team as we live in the future. I think things went well, and our trip yesterday was quite long, but I think it was quite worth it. We saw a lot all along. I just heard about these African duckheads, but now we've seen what they are, what's happening there, all the work that's being done, and I think that's something that I'll take back with me. And I think going forward, I think we, like Alan said, I think we need to have more like a proceedings from this workshop to document what we did, what was done, and again to continue with our collaborations. Thank you.
If our biggest boss, Dr. Edward Yeboah.
Yeah, thank you very much, our online participants and those that are within the room. It's been quite an exciting experience having all of you around and we going through the work packages to know what has been achieved and what remains to be done. It's been a good overview of the projects, and now we know the outstanding deliverables and how we can work towards getting all those deliverables. And we are all committed to ensure that, yes, we are able to work towards it and have the deliverables in place. And all that we have to do to keep the project running, we've all been really enthused about it. We've been meeting virtually, but we've not been able to put names to faces. But now we've met in person. And to me, that's quite a good achievement of this project and this meeting. Hopefully, we might be able to document all the papers as my colleague Alan had indicated and work towards a joint publication, which is quite good. On the part of the science, we've also come to realize the need to see not only building the carbon, but also how we do the trade-offs from the soil carbon stocks against the greenhouse gas emission. And I think that's one of the things we will be working towards, providing real evidences on the soil carbon stocks as against the emissions, which we would all be interested to contribute towards. So going forward, I think now we want to hear from Melissa and when we would have our end of project meeting and where we would want to have that one, which will guide all of us in planning and working towards it. Again, we would want to assure the team that the team from Ghana will work with all those that have been assigned to put up the project reports, and we hope very soon you'll get the output from this workshop being shared virtually for all inputs. So I'm sure maybe Vincent and my other team will have a few words to say, but on behalf of the local organizing committee and all our partners within, we are really, really excited that you created quality time to come and spend with us to learn more about the project. At least now, people are very much aware that we are not working alone, but we are working with experienced and internationally established scientists on the project, and hopefully you'll get a lot more to follow the good thing that has been done. So thank you very much, and God bless you.
I think everybody agrees with me that all the points have already been made. So I just want to thank our international partners for coming all over, the planning committee, Caleb and Adonis, for all the good works that you have done. And then I also want to thank our local collaborators, the students, for all your nice presentation. And I also want to use this to also thank my senior colleague, Thomas EJP. He loves the students. And I really want to thank him for driving all over, far away, and then to make it a success. So this is what I want to say. So I think we have achieved a lot of success. And then we can build on this to actually move the consortium forward. So as we part, I want to also kind of encourage the students that we want to see more. They have done so many presentations. Emmanuel and Joshua most presenting like a thesis defense. We want to see papers coming out. And then the same thing goes to Jerome. We want to read your nice papers. And then finally, we want to see you coming up strongly in science, contributing to science, leading a lot of international discussions. So I want to say thank you to all of you. And last but not the least, to the God Almighty that we call upon for granting us success, travel journeys all over. Thank you very much. And then, last but not the least, I also want to thank the university management, the Vice Chancellor, for her good heart towards this program. The provost of our college, the dean, and all the administrative staff who have assisted. And then the IPO, all the stakeholders who have really contributed to the workshop. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Professor Loga. Okay, so Melissa, from my side, I think I'm so happy that when it comes to WP1, we are almost about 80% complete. Now jump WP2 to WP3. Around the WP3, we have data to be able to complete at least about 80% of our tasks. We have a lot of podcasts we've done in Ghana. And then the executive resume will come from a lot of the materials we are also doing down here. And then now we will need to now put a lot of effort into WP2 to get the data to be able to run the modeling, as David suggested. He had almost addressed all the concerns. So I think the consortium in the next few months coming should rather gear our effort toward completing WP2. And then we, WP3, can get enough information to do our 20% left. Thank you all for visiting Ghana.
Thank you very much, Caleb, and the colleagues, and Alan, attorneys, Edward, Vincent. Thank you very much for your words. Yes, Caleb, we, WP1, I think we have more than 80, and WP3, I hope we have the material to finish it. Yes, but I agree with you. All of us need to take lots of effort in WP2 from now. I think from the Brazilian side now, we have to put some less data, but with the data that we already have, I think it's already possible to start the modeling actions from now. But the modelers needs lots of help from our side, including information from specific points like climate or any other information. But I think it is we should discuss in the general meeting, because from now I think all of you need to be take a break and take the rest of the day to rest and have lunch. I think I don't know if you already lunch here. It's the middle of the morning, so my breakfast is just a few hours ago, but. From now, I think you need some time, and after I think we can change emails and try. I will start to write our resume, and then I will put to discuss from all of us, especially from those who were in this meeting, to put ideas there, to put information, and to write with lots of freedom to write. And then I think for this week, our work is done. Thank you very much. Congratulations to you all. And we need to plan our next meeting in Brazil that time. I hope to see all of you in person finally here. And then I hope to see you soon. Thank you very much.
Thank you all for visiting Ghana and making the first EJP workshop successful. We are done. thank you all once again. We are now going for lunch.